Hi crafty friends. I just want to come on here and show you something that I'm going to be sending to someone. Her name is Isabelle and she's from the Shabby Hippie, and she's just doing a birthday challenge. So I'm not sure if anyone can get into mailing something quickly, but I'm going to be mailing it today, and I'm not sure. I think today might be the cutoff day. Actually, I'm not real sure, but go over to her channel and go check her out. It's Isabelle from the Shabby Hippie, and so she's doing this birthday challenge, and so I'm making her a card. Well, I made her a card, and this is using the PET or PET stickers, and then she's asking for literally just like one piece of ephemera, but I quickly put this stuff together and sewed some things real quick for her so I can get it out in the mail. So she's asking for like it's either in vintage style. I can't think of the other. Shabby, that was the word. Shabby. Duh, the Shabby Hippie. But I just wanted to send her a bunch of stuff because, you know, I love to share. So I coffee dyed some papers and envelopes, and I have some envelopes here. And inside this envelope, for example, I sewed some coffee dyed tablets of paper, and I just left the strings on them because, you know, some people like with the strings, but I left it on there so that maybe if she wants to make, you know, little pamphlets, she's already had it all done. And then just a couple little tags that I zigzag stitched on. And then this is just like a snippet roll that one is tea dyed and the other is coffee dyed. This is tea and that's coffee. Not that you can even tell the difference. So that's going to go in one envelope for her. And then the next envelope, and by the way, I have all this, I'll show you this, rusty paper clips that I did. And what are these called? Like bulb pins, you know, garment pins. And I put it in a bag so they wouldn't get the rust all over the place. But I'm gonna just fold this in and then just put the rusty paper clip on it. So there's that. One of them. The next one are these little, you know what, I don't know what you call them, but I sewed a bunch of these, and they're like little flowers. What you do is they're kind of like all tucked in. I'm not sure what you call them, but I saw them done once, and I'm like, ooh, I'm going to try that. And so I have a bunch of those. And then on the next envelope, I have a bunch of coffee dyed stuff that she can use. A postcard that I inked up, and this stuff I coffee dyed it and inked it up. It's just a bunch of like little things that I thought she could use. So there's all of that. And look at this one. Isn't this pretty? I thought that was really pretty. So that's that one. Next envelope. Yeah, these are just flat flowers. She just wanted some flat flowers, so I hurry up and did some of those. The next one. So I just made these real quick too. So I did like a tag, but I put it together using like a coin roll, and then just added a bunch of little things. And you open it up and it has this stuff in it. And then on the back, and here's the other one. This one I kind of just left more blank. This is actually wallpaper here. So I thought maybe she could finish that, because I thought, wait a minute, maybe I should let her do some of this. And then some tickets and some more little things, just like a library pocket. And then if I have room in the envelope, I'll be sending her this, but if I don't, I can't send it. So I have a small piece of leather, a really pretty piece of like, what do you call, let's see, you know, I can't, velvet. And then this like blue, gray striped fabric. And then just another white piece of fabric that I had in my stash. And then this is tissue paper. And then I did a couple coffee dyed things. So some music paper, some graph paper, and then just a couple regular sheets of other regular plain paper. This is actually copy paper. This is where the envelopes were on that. And it's wrinkled, but I thought that gives it character. So if I can fit this fabric stuff in this envelope, it's all gonna go. So, but if not, I'm sorry. Sorry, Isabella. But at least I can try to fit it in there. All right, I'm gonna go because I gotta get this mailed out. All right, see you next time. Bye.